key pouch, clay pouch, key clay, whatever they're called. I've got 3 different types and I'm going to tell you about each one. Welcome back to another video. As the title states, I'm going to actually be showing you the differences between the 3 different Louis Vuitton clays. Now I have the 6 keyring holder, I have the clay pouch in Damier ebene canvas, and then I also have the Empreinte leather key patch, and they all differ dramatically in size and what they can do, so I'm here to show you the differences between them. Now I may not actually go into depth with what fits inside. I have a couple of videos that I've done for the Empreinte clay, and I know there's several out there for the canvas, so definitely check out those other YouTubers, but I am going to show you kind of the differences between them to better help you decide which one's going to be the best fit for you. Now if this is your first time tuning in, thank you. Welcome. I hope you enjoy. Sit down, get comfy. We're just going to chit chat a little bit. My name is Brittany. I'm with Laid Back Luxe. If you are interested in life's little luxuries or kind of just seeing the reviews I do in my day-to-day life, you definitely want to hit that subscribe button. And if you're really interested, you also may want to hit the bell in order to be notified as soon as I drop a new video. If you're already part of the Laid Back crew, thank you for joining me on another video. So what I'm going to be doing today is kind of going back to my luxury Louis Vuitton roots, and I'm going to be showing the 3 different clays. So why are key pouches important, you ask? Well, they help to protect the inside of your bag. That's what I originally thought they were for, and I believe that's what they're for, to help protect the inside lining of your bag so you're not spending thousands of dollars and then having your keys and your pins mess up the interior. So that's how key pouches are normally used. However, they have come out with a lot of key pouches that people have been using as almost like key rings, and then having a little pouch or something like that extra. So that is the difference between a couple of the key rings. This one, to me, the 6-ring key holder, is primarily a key holder. You can put a card and stuff in the back. However, the main purpose is to house your keys and not for much else. Whereas when you get into these kind of pouches, they start kind of having multiple uses and not necessarily housing keys like they were meant for. So yeah, the first one I'm going to be talking about is actually the 6 key ring holder in the canvas monogram. Now this guy is one of my favorite pieces. It was one of the first pieces I purchased when I started to buy my own items, and I've just loved it. Now, this is the second one. The first one I stopped using when I moved to Italy. The keys were a little different there and they didn't fit and I didn't want to stretch it out. So I wound up giving it to my mom. When she came to visit, she took it back with her. But then when I realized I was moving back to the United States, I decided I'm going to buy myself one because I really did enjoy it. I love how it kept me organized and made sure that I didn't have a lot of keys on my key ring to begin with, because prior to that I was just having all kinds of things. I would have little designs on my key rings, or like welcome to Nevada on my key rings, for little poof balls. So this really helped keep me organized and just get my essentials in there. I also really appreciate the fact that the 6 key ring holder has a card slot in the back. So what I used to do was actually put my driver's license in here. If I needed to run in someplace really quickly and I didn't want to take my whole wallet or purse, I would then also take a debit card and maybe a folded 20. This came in handy when I was going to the beach, or if I was going to like a concert or anything where I just didn't want to have a lot of stuff with me. This guy right here. Now it's not the most secure since there's no zipper, but I have never had an issue with cards or money falling out of this key holder. The only issues I have had were the fact that the gold plated hardware does start to change color. This one is a brand new one. I haven't used it, but I could see on the other one that I had where it was changing here. I also had trouble because it would pop out. It's not uncommon for these guys to pop out every once in a while. They do fit in there, or they do pop right back in. So if that happens, go ahead and just kind of like finesse it in there. But I was also always leaving one key out. So I would always have my car key out hanging like this. However, it did put a lot of pressure on the hook, so I don't necessarily recommend it for anyone. I personally have not started using it yet. I have been using my other clay, but I want to give you an idea. I do have a mini key fob that I do use. It wouldn't fit on the hook alone, so I did just put it together with my house key, and I just want to show how I would then be able to take that key ring and hook it on here just like this. So I am still able to close my 6 key ring holder even with the fob in there. It does stick out a little bit, but nothing crazy, and I can push it down if I really want to. Even with having it in there, it doesn't expand it or stretch it too much, just a little bit there, and I think over time that would probably start to flap a little bit more on the top. However, on its own, it's not bad at all. This is something I would carry if I wanted to consolidate, if I wanted to have a smaller purse and I didn't even want to take like a pouch. I just wanted to take my key and maybe a card and some money. This would definitely work as like a little super mini wallet where you would have everything in one spot, and you'd be able to pop this in a small bag with ease, or a large bag, of course. So that is that. Again, favorite part about this one, the pocket. Now the 4 key ring holder is very similar, however it does not have this pocket in the back, so you're not able to put in any extra like cards or anything like that, or money. So, but it is nice if you want an even smaller key holder. So they do have one that's slightly smaller than that. It's probably about here, and it's the 4 key, but again, you don't have that pocket, so it's really up to you on how you want to use it. I'm gonna start to show the Damier ebene canvas. They are similar. I just wanted to show you, they're very similar in size. The key pouch, or the clay pouch, is slightly bigger, just slightly, but it's not necessarily wider, but you do have the option to have the zipper pull and the key hook. So a lot of people have been liking this one, just like a catch-all. Some people put cards, as I have an example. I have a card, like if I were going to do my ID, a debit card or credit card, and then maybe some cash. I have not actually used this one out and about. It's cute. I do like the Damier ebene. I don't have a lot. I really like seeing people when they hang it off of their like belt loop. It looks really cute that way. I've seen people hang it off of their purse so they can have, you know, their keys handy and right there with them, or have like a little catch-all on the outside of their bag so they don't have to fumble around in the big bags. There are a lot of use out of this, so it just kind of depends on your lifestyle. I personally think it's slightly too small. Again, I don't like folding my money a lot, and this one you would have to fold it 2 times in order for it to fit in here. So that's something to think about as well. Now personally, if I were to start using it, I would use it specifically for a key holder. I would put my keys in it, and it does fit nicely. This would be nice if I wanted to have like everything on one hook, like I kind of do now. Just place it in, zip it up. There's no super bulge. Again, it's not stuffed, and these can expand a little bit, but it's not stuffed, it's not crazy. It still fits it nicely, and I know the inside of my bag is going to be protected when I have a key holder like this. There's nothing sticking out, there's nothing hanging out. It's just all kind of compact. Again, there are several different uses for how to use this. Definitely go check out those videos if that's something you're interested, if you're leaning more towards the key pouch and canvas. Now, the third one is also a key pouch. This is in the Empreinte leather, and as you can see, one of the main differences is the size and the shape. So this one has a zipper, but this one has a zipper as well as a snap. So you do have a few extra, you know, security or compartments, and you're able to fit a lot more in here. I've seen people use both as wallets, but I've seen people remove the hook from this one and use it as an actual wallet or pouch, because you do have the ability to use this for coins. I actually had a video where I show all the things that I could fit inside of it and how much I did like it for a quick grab and go. That was prior to me actually using it for my keys. I'll link the video up above where I show what fits inside. I actually have 2. One was before I started using it, and the other one was actually when I got into it. But it is in my earlier filming days, so be warned. It's not the best quality, but you'll get the point and you'll get the picture. You'll see everything that fits inside. Now, in my opinion, I just think I like the Empreinte a lot more. I think they're all going to be very durable, but I think this one's going to age nicely, especially if I take care of it. It's not going to get scratches or anything like that. I love Empreinte leather though, just to be fair. I would have, if I could, I'd have all my bags be Empreinte leather. That's actually kind of what I'm moving towards, is steering away from the canvas as much as possible, going more towards the leather pieces because they will hold up. I love the feel of the Empreinte leather. It's soft, it's supple. It's not like, I don't have to be too careful with it because it's not going to get a line or a scratch like some other leather items I have. So I do really appreciate it, and it does have like a hint of subtlety to it. Like, you still see the embossing of the LV logo. However, you have to be up close to really see it. The further back you get, you're not really going to know who it is. Whereas if you're seeing something like this, you automatically know it's Louis Vuitton. Or if you're seeing something like this. So really just depends on what your lifestyle is like, what you want, what you need it for. Even if you had all three, I definitely see how you could use all three. I just don't need it. That's just causing me to carry extra stuff. So I'm trying to consolidate a little more. I know for sure I will be using this one more as an actual key holder. I will probably be using this as a grab and go. Only downside is this one is a larger pouch. It's almost the size of the Victorine wallet. That may make a difference depending on the sizes of the purse you carry. If you carry smaller bags, you might want to go with one of these two because they can fit in a lot more. Prime example, I tried to take the Felice out yesterday or a couple days ago, and I had to remove my keys from the pouch because this whole thing would not fit in the Felice. So it's something to consider depending on if you have smaller bags, or if you just want less options and you want it to do a specific thing, or if you want a multi-use, multi-purpose pouch. You have them. You have the ability to pick and choose. They're all beautiful. They're all beautiful pieces. Again, I'm a little biased. I love Empreinte. My second would be the monogram. I'm a monogram girl at heart. And I do like the Damier ebene. It is classy. It is nice to have this version of clay. Even if I just had it for my collection, I see a lot of people use this more than anyone. I think this is probably one of the most popular clays out there. And you do get a lot of use and versatility even though it is smaller in size. So this is how they look, all three. So it is shorter, and again the difference in the size here and like that, just so you can kind of get an idea of how big they get and how small they can come. I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have specific questions on the three different pouches, feel free to leave those in the comment box and I will definitely respond as soon as possible. If you're interested in seeing what fits inside or a comparison just between two, you can also leave that in the comment box and I'll put that down on the list of videos to make for you guys. So let me know your thoughts, your opinions, and if you have any questions on the three, again, feel free to leave those in the comments and let me know. Other than that, I think that's my time, guys. I am going to start going back to work on another video I'm filming. I'm doing a vlog for you guys. It's going to be like the day in my unemployed life. So if you want to see how I live my unemployed life, my unemployed best life, definitely stay tuned for that video because it should be out in a week or so. So yeah, again, that's it for me. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you stay safe, and ciao.